We're talking with Jeff Brown, the Executive Director of Dell's IoT and Embedded Programs. And Jeff, let's talk a little bit about OEM and partners and how Dell is working with them today and how Dell is going to be working with them down the road.
Oh, perfect, yeah. I think one of the things that a lot of people have realized in IoT is you can't do it by yourself. And so I think one of the things that Dell kind of understood that very quickly and realized that we have a lot of partners. Dell has a lot of partners globally. And what we wanted to do is leverage some of those partners and create some new partnerships to make sure that we could enable and get IoT to market quicker. And so, customers are coming to us looking for how do we deploy solutions? How do we find value? How do we create ROI in this thing called IoT? And so what we're doing is we started off by kind of coming out with a program around our ISVs, independent software vendors. And we created a very robust program of over 50 partners, companies that you can see here in our booth, IBM and SAP and Kepware. And these are companies that have expertise beyond what Dell has today, but they're really vital and critical to the end solution that's going on in customers. So what we've done is kind of group those together, combine that with our hardware solution. And then one of the things that we've done now today is the other important part of IoT is how do you deploy it? How do you get it out in the market? And so we've now started collecting a lot of partnerships, and again, partnerships that Dell has had and some new partnerships around deployments. Taking our hardware with these core software partner solutions and then deploying it in the actual manufacturing site. Again, that's not an area that Dell has a lot of capabilities experience. So we want to bring, again, the software, the hardware, and the deployment together to really kind of create a valued solution for our customers.
One of the big things here in the Industrial Automation North America Pavilion here at IMTS, and one of the great truths about IMTS as a whole, is that it's not one company with one solution. It's a lot of companies with a lot of individual solutions looking to put those together and help improve manufacturing.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I think that's what we're trying to do. We're really leveraging a lot of these companies' great expertise and not only their knowledge, but their visibility and their experience in these areas. There's some of the key use cases that we're going after, like predictive maintenance. A lot of the partners in our booth here today have that core experience and are leveraging our hardware to kind of get that solution together. And that's what we need, and that's actually what customers need. They would love a customer that could come in and do it all, but the reality is nobody has that kind of capability. So what we're really doing is picking the industry's best, most well recognized, and some that aren't as recognized, but that we see really true value in, and bringing them together and offering our customers complete solutions.
Well, in manufacturing, everybody wants to play to their strengths, and this is a great opportunity for vendors to come into the manufacturing market like Dell, play to their strengths, bring in good partners, and develop solutions that manufacturers as a whole are going to be able to take advantage of.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's where, we've got some great hardware solutions, but without those kind of partners, the hardware is just hardware, right? You're not going to solve any problem with hardware alone. And we understand that. We understood that from an early standpoint. And I think that's why we really have one of the most robust partner programs, kind of in the industry, in the IoT space today.
Well, we're looking forward to continuing that discussion with Dell throughout the rest of IMTS this year.